Hey, good afternoon. Russell of Hotels going live just for a couple minutes. You guys know how I do it. Today is Friday, July 5th, day after 4th of July. Hopefully your celebration was good yesterday. You ate a lot, you barbecued, you saw fireworks, you did whatever you do, spend time with family, whatever it is. Hope you guys had a great day. So today is Friday, and this is a daily check-in. So I do this daily check-in with Russell of Hotels every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So just because it's the holiday weekend doesn't mean I can't do the live, right? I'm still going to do that because it's all about consistency, and you gotta if you're gonna do this, you're gonna be in this game, you gotta be consistent. But real quick, let me just make sure that I am live on the platforms I'm supposed to be live on. I should be on LinkedIn, YouTube, and X. Okay, the replay will be on Facebook. That'll be later. Okay, so, but let me make sure the comments are open. You can always make comments. Say, hey, what's going on? Why has my hotel never been shown? Whatever you want to say. I got an answer for you. Whatever you want to say. I have an answer for you. So anyway, yes, I am live on the platforms I'm supposed to be live on. I always tell people I got like 5 devices going on at the same time. So I just want to make sure that everything lines up like it's supposed to line up. Okay. So these daily check-ins don't have to be that long. Okay. Sometimes I make them long just because I feel like talking more than um, any other time, but it's all based on conversation and engagement. So if you engage, of course, that I'm going to stay on here longer, okay? And I welcome that. So don't think that I don't welcome that. That's why I put the comments on. So you want to make comments, you're on LinkedIn, you're on YouTube, you're on X. Feel free to make your comments. I'll make sure I put them on the screen in real time so the whole world can see. But anyway, and I always have a topic. Before I get to that, remember On Air with Russell of Hotels, which is that live hospitality talk show that I do every Tuesday. Everyone's been talking about it, but it's every Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Okay, so just so you know, if you haven't seen the last one, go back and check that out. That was show number 260. So this Tuesday will be show number 261 and counting. No signs of slowing down. So just in case you're wondering, like, oh my God, he's on 260. He must be slowing down. No, not at all. I'm just, you know what? I'm just gaining energy as I'm going. I'm just getting excited about doing it. So let's see. Let's see what's next. Okay, so the hotel I'm showing today is the Sheraton 4 Points, Atlanta Airport West. Make sure you throw that, the direction, east, west, north, south, southeast, northeast, northwest, whatever it is. So this is the Sheraton 4 Points, Atlanta Airport West. And I always have the specifics, the vitals of a hotel, because everybody wants to know, right? Especially if you do hotel site selection like I do. I want to know, where it's located, especially proximity to like an airport, major airport area. How many rooms is it? How much square footage? When was it built? I'd like to know that too. Are they old bones or new bones? What's the last renovation? Probably the important date or the year is the last renovation. The rule of thumb is 7 to 10 years. A renovation should occur every 7 to 10 years. But just because a hotel has not undergone a renovation does not mean it's not adequate for your group, right? Is it clean? Because I've been to many unrenovated hotels that are clean. Now, if they're not clean, dirty, old hotel, no, that's not gonna fly. Okay, I'll be honest. That's not gonna fly. I don't care where it is, what's going on there. No, if it's dirty and not renovated, old, dated, no, we're not dealing with that. But I've had groups in dated, clean hotels, and it worked out well because you can tell people have pride in what they do. And yeah, it may be a little dated, but that's okay. For certain groups, it's okay. It'll work for certain groups, but it's up to the client to let me know that, hey, this hotel is fine, because the decision is 100% based on what the client wants and what the needs are. It can be rate driven. It can be a lot of different things that like go into a hotel making or a client making their decision. But that's up to them, right? They ask me, what do you think? And I'm gonna tell them, let them know, like, hey, this is what I think about this. This is what I think about that. But Just like when I was a director of sales and marketing, I could sell a dated property. I can't sell a dated, old, dirty property. Okay. Same thing. Okay. So anyway, 186 guest rooms here at the Sheraton Four Points, Atlanta Airport West. 186 guest rooms, 5493 square footage, square feet. And I think it's about 3 meeting rooms, separate meeting rooms, built in 1974. It's an old hotel, right? But you never would have known it, right? When I saw the date, I'm like, is this the right one? So I had to look at it like 3 or 4 times, make sure I had the right address, the right hotel. But you would never have known that it was built in 1974. But hey, it is what it is. And the last renovation was 2019, and this is located 4 miles from the Atlanta airport, the major airport in Atlanta. So, and I believe they have their own shuttle as well. So if you need shuttle service, you need a hotel with shuttle service. Hey, there you go. It has everything that you need, right? So, but like I said, all the photos that I'll show are either guest rooms, some meeting space, you know, front desk area, bar, something like that. So I don't really remember, but I guess I'll click it on it and you'll see. So, yes, it's a bedroom. Okay, so there you go. That's one of the rooms. That's the king size bed. I gotta have something else. What is something else I was going to talk about? There was, you know what? Today I had posted something. I reposted something. So if you're on LinkedIn, you're on my LinkedIn page. I reposted something that Davon Reeves had posted. Now, for people that don't know Miss Davon Reeves, you need to, if you don't know who she is, if you don't follow her or connected with her on LinkedIn, you need to. Especially if people are interested in like hotel ownership, what it takes to go from working in a hotel to owning a hotel. She has a blueprint for that, right? She owns several hotels. I want to say at least 3, and probably was involved in, countless other, deals for other people, right? So she can be as a consultant. She's a hotel owner, but I'm sure acts as a consultant for people that want to buy hotels, right? So she wrote a book, like a blueprint to owning a hotel. No one has done that. Okay, as far as I know, no one has publicly put out a book. My road to hotel ownership. Now, I've worked in hotels, and many of you know this. I've worked in hotels, 14 different hotels for over 25 years. I've worked for ownership groups, management companies, and corporate. So, in all my walks within hotels, no owner has ever said, hey, this is how I bought this hotel. A lot of them are just standoffish. They don't even want to talk about it, right? That's, it's up to you to figure it out, right? Well, Davon is taking a different path to this, right? So if you don't know who she is, I'm telling people, read the article that I reposted today. She posted it and I reposted it on my page because I think it's important that people know that there is a path to hotel ownership if that's what you're looking for. If that's what you're looking to do, there's a path for that. And once again, I'll say that she's put out a blueprint in order to do that, right? Now, I've been following her for a while. In fact, I've never met her in person before. Once again, it goes back to this connection on LinkedIn where I've probably known her for the last, I'm going to say 3 to 4, well, this is at least maybe a year before COVID, so say 2019, I would say something like that. So about 4 or 5 years, I've known who she is, and I've actually talked to her on the phone before because I just had some questions about some things, and she was very gracious to answer those questions, to take my call, and all that kind of stuff. So one day, she's based in Atlanta. One day I'm gonna meet her, right? But I have not met her in person yet, but I'm looking forward to that time. But in the meantime, I'm following her. She does lives on Instagram and things like that about hotel ownership, all that stuff. So, like I said, if you're interested in that, because a lot of people don't think it, I'm not saying that it's easy, but you would be surprised how a lot of people probably could own a hotel at this point if you have a group of people that are interested in investing as well. So instead of you trying to go out on your own, get a group of people that may have, some dollars, put it all together, and then there you go. Because that's what she encourages. She encourages, maybe you have an investment group, maybe you have friends and family that want to do that. But one important thing was know you're out before you even get in. Like, what do you want out of this? What are your goals for hotel ownership? You want to own it forever? You just want to take your profits? You want to be a silent partner, or do you want to be aggressively involved? What do you want to do? So, I mean, there's a lot of different things and a lot of different steps she takes you through that. So, I just thought, because I'm showing a hotel in Atlanta. She lives in Atlanta, and she posted that thing today, and I reposted it. So that's why I just wanted to basically just take a moment just to say, if you don't follow Miss Davon Reeves, you need to, okay? Because you're missing the boat and you're missing a lot of good information. And did I mention that she's only like 35 years old? I'm sorry, did I say that? Okay, anyway. Hey, just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway, my blog. Okay, so you guys familiar with my blog? If you check out my blog, it's updated. In fact, it's updated with the topic that I'm going to talk about today as well. So feel free to go check it out. You know, you always have to toot your own horn when it comes to, social media, branding, all that stuff. You got to toot your own horn, because guess what? No one's going to toot it for you. Okay. So go to russolhotels.com, check out the blog, and you'll see all the information, all the good, educational pieces that I put on there. I mean, things that you can learn from. If you're a hotel salesperson, specifically if you're in the hospitality space, there's always something for you in there, especially when it comes to sales, okay? Because I see a lot of things that we should be doing more of, or we're not doing enough of. So I'm always gonna throw some sales related things up there. And like I said, today's topic will be no different, but go ahead and check it out. So that's the blog. And like I said, I update it as often as I can. I updated it this morning. So there you go. And the topic for the day, and once again, I said these things don't have to take that long, but sometimes I could be kind of wordy, but that's okay. Okay, topic for the day, real quick. Boom. And I forget what it was, but no, 5 reasons why a hotel sales manager should never visit a client empty-handed. And this is the Going Green edition. Now, why did I say going green? Because a lot of times we're still doing this, and some hotels haven't automated as fast as some other hotels have, and I understand because there's a cost involved with that. But when you go on sales calls and you're bringing all this collateral, as we call it, this collateral, this printed collateral. We always talk about going green, or conservation and all this kind of stuff. Why don't we do that within the sales department? Why are we constantly reprinting these sales kits and all this stuff? Everybody doesn't want a sales kit. Everybody doesn't need a sales kit. Now, I understand you got to have some on hand for some people, but the majority of people would appreciate it if you did not come with this whole stack of things, especially when we're traveling, right? I do a lot of trade shows and conferences or whatever, and I always tend to go back with a lot of stuff, right? And a lot of the stuff is folders and with inserts and all this and all that. And how much did we spend on that? And then for that to go in the trash. Yeah, I said that, it goes in the trash. I'm not the only one that does it, okay? So I may take it home, but guess how long what do you think the shelf life on that is? It's not, no, it doesn't, I don't keep it forever. No, it takes up space. But if you give those, little drives or whatever, or you send links, like, with a follow-up email, like, hey, it was nice meeting you at XYZ conference and convention, whatever. Hey, please check out our links for our latest, updated hotel, photos of our hotel and explanation of these different room types or whatever the heck it is. You can send that. You can email it. And then at my leisure, I can click, oh my God, look at that hotel. Okay, great. I can send it to my client that way. And it's cost effective for me as well, right? So it's cost effective for you because you're not paying that exorbitant cost that it costs to recreate all these different things. And then I can forward it on to my client. I don't have to, mail it. Well, I'm going to mail you this. What the hotel gave me, I'm going to mail to you, right? No, I don't have to mail anything. I just email it. I don't have to, U.S. Postal. I'm going to take this, put it in an envelope, write it down, give me a stamp. Hopefully the stamp is enough to get that darn thing to where you want. No. It's better to have links, and we'll go from there, okay? So this is 5 reasons why a hotel sales manager should never visit a client empty-handed. Now, where I got this topic from, a good friend of mine, Adrian Braxton, Adrian Braxton now, okay? So Adrian Braxton posted something today, and I believe it was on LinkedIn, where it's warm here in California. She's in Southern California. And she posted and she took a picture of this basket of ice cold bottles of water, you know what I mean, and some goodies. And she works for DoubleTree, so they have the DoubleTree cookies, right? And that just made me remember my selling days back in the day when I was on property. That you never go to a client or a potential client empty handed. You don't just show up with your business card, right? You just don't, right? So you got to be prepared, right? So this is why I came up with the topic. So once again, 5 reasons why. Let's see. Okay, number 1, enhances professionalism and preparedness with digital resources. Okay, so remember this is the green edition, so we're gonna deal with the green part. Example: bring digital links to your hotel's virtual tour Digital brochures or interactive presentations that can be shared via email or QR codes, reducing paper waste. Boom. Why it matters. Using digital resources showcases your commitment to sustainability and technological proficiency. Clients will appreciate the ease of access to the eco-friendly approach, setting you apart as a forward-thinking professional. Yeah, that's what people want to see. They want to see that. But everyone is not doing that. Number 2, provides tangible value, eco-friendly, refreshing treats. Okay, you can never go. I never showed up to a client, especially when it's warm, with something cold, just like Adrian did. Maybe some iced tea, maybe some cookies, maybe this, maybe that, maybe some ice cream. I remember like dressing up like the Good Humor Man back in the day, and with one of those carts, with the ice cream and everything, old-fashioned carts. Man, the hotel or the clients, they love that kind of stuff, right? So you're just pushing this cart through their office and you're handing out ice cream treats. Who does that? No one. But guess what? They will remember that. Example of that of the refreshing treats offers sustainability source goodies such as ice cold drinks in reusable bottles on a hot day. Hello, organic cookies or ice cream bars made from local ingredients. Yeah, we got the milk from the down the street from the dairy down the street, right? Or we got our ice cream from the dairy. They make it fresh every day. Whatever that is, make sure you're incorporating, something local. If you can. If you can't, I understand. But if you can, why not take advantage of the local stuff? Why it matters. Thoughtful, eco-friendly treats create a pleasant and memorable experience for the client. It shows that you care about both their comfort and the environment, reinforcing your hotel's commitment to sustainability. You don't even have to talk about sustainability. You just bring these things. Oh, where'd you get these from? Where'd you get these from? Oh, I got them from, local, whatever, farm to table, blah, blah, blah. These are reusable bottles. All you have to do is say those things. Those are buzzwords: reusable, sustainable, local. Okay, that's all you need to say. But you have to make sure that you're doing that. You're getting from those places. Don't be lying. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. So facilitates better communication with green digital tools. Example: utilize digital platforms to share live demos, case studies, and client testimonials through a tablet or laptop during the meeting. Avoid printed material. Yeah, you can bring your laptop and show them, hey, have you seen our iPad? Have you seen our hotel? We just undergone a renovation. Or maybe it's undergoing renovation and you want to show them, before and after pictures. This is what it looked like before, this is what it looks like now, or this is in the process. Whatever it is, those are things that you can do. Just be creative. Why that matters. Interactive digital tools make the presentation more engaging and reduce paper waste. Once again, it's all about the paper waste. This aligns with eco-friendly practices and helps the client visualize your hotel's offerings effectively. Boom. Number 4, demonstrates thoughtfulness and personalization with green digital touches. Example of that would be provide personalized e-gifts or discounted codes for future stays or services at your hotel, sent via email. So you don't have to hand out a gift certificate or whatever. So you're saving on the cost of that too. It's a digital thing. You send it like, hey, you and your husband or you and your wife can enjoy, whatever overnight stay or in a dinner for 2, blah, blah, blah. And you just send it. I'll go ahead and send you digital copy, and they see it. You don't have to, it goes on your phone. All you got to do is present this to the whatever front desk, and they'll take care of everything. Boom. There you go. So that, once again, why that matters, personalized digital touches reinforce your commitment to sustainability and client appreciation. It makes clients feel valued and more likely to choose your eco-conscious hotel. And the last one says reinforces your sales message with digital evidence. Share links to online reviews, video testimonials, or dedicated web page with success stories and case studies of similar clients, emphasizing your hotel's green initiatives. Why that matters? Digital evidence of your hotel's success, sustainability efforts builds credibility and trust. You want your clients to trust you, right? Clients can easily access and view this information, seeing firsthand how your hotel's green practices lead to successful stays. Yeah, because people can talk sustainability all they want, but if you can't show them that, if you're not doing those things, like if you're a sales department, they're like, oh, we're LEED certified, but you're still handing out, physical copies of sales kits. Well, isn't that a contradiction? Hello, it is. I think so. So just make sure we're on board. If the hotel is LEED certified, our offices need to be LEED certified as well. Hey, Randy Fearing, how are you, sir? Man, it's been a minute. Now he does task force. He's a task force general manager. Last time he came on, and I appreciate him coming on. I believe he was in, I don't know, Chicago, Detroit, something like that. But yeah, so thank you so much, Randy. Appreciate you coming on and making your presence known. So that's what it's all about, right? So it's all about engagement. And Randy's been engaging for a minute. All good here. Okay, let me just put that comment on there as well. See, that's how it looks when I put your comments on the screen. So yeah, so now that was it for that. By adopting a green approach in client meetings, hotel sales managers can enhance their professionalism, build stronger eco-conscious relationships, and enhance their chances of closing deals. This sustainable strategy helps differentiate your hotel in a competitive market and appeals to the growing number of environmentally conscious clients. Yeah, so there's a lot of clients that are environmental, they're environmentally conscious. And we always say that we are as a hotel community or whatever, but talk is cheap, right? You have to show people that. They have to know that you actually are. And once again, I'll say this again, I said it like 10 times already. If your hotel is supposedly, sustainable and all this kind of stuff, sales departments have to be the same thing, right? You can't just talk, you have to show it. And how do you show that? By having digital links, and not having all this collateral that we're used to, pushing on, clients and having them travel back with all this stuff and all that. No. When I go to these things, people ask me, do you want the digital copy or do I want, a hard copy? No, give me the digital copy. Why are you even bringing the hard copy? So there you go. Enough of that. Let me get off of that. So Randy says, yes, it's been hot. He said, yeah, it's been a hot minute. Yeah, he's in Chicago. Okay, he's in Chicago. And he said sales questions for you. So sales questions for you. Is that what you said? Hold on. So sales question for you. Okay, what's the sales question? Let me know. Let me know what the question is. And I see Mr. Craig Sullivan, digital. He's, you know what? Craig's on top of it. I know he is. He's all over this digital thing. So no, thank you so much, Craig. Appreciate you coming on. Just remember Tuesdays at 1:00, that live hospitality talk show called On Air with Russell of Hotel comes on. It'll be show number 261. So yeah, just make sure that we're there for that. I always want to make sure that I gotta promote my own stuff, right? I can't depend on someone else to do it. So okay, so I think Randy has a question. If a sales manager is at the hotel 5 days a week, maybe go out. Wait a minute, hold on. Did I miss something? Put that on there. Put that down there. If a sales manager is at the hotel 5 days a week, maybe go out once every other week? No. Why once every other week? Um, I don't know the situation at this particular hotel, or these are they, they're at the hotel 5 days a week, meaning they're not remote, meaning they come to work every day. Um, we were responsible for, and people are still responsible for that. Now, some hotels I can see because this is the thing. When COVID hit, of course, a lot of people that were working are now remote. Okay, so we have to identify who's still in offices and who's not. Okay, so that's one thing. But what about new clients? Okay, so we're talking about old clients. But what about the new clients that maybe don't know your hotel even exists? How do we find them? The new companies that have moved in to maybe vacated offices. Are we using our email to identify where these people are located? Are we inviting people in? So you don't necessarily have to go out, I guess, but are you still in front of clients? Are you inviting them to lunch? They know what your hotel looks like. They know what services you provide. All those kind of things we can still do. But I always require my people, I don't care what's going on. I need them to identify who these clients are, either old or existing clients. And yes, we still need to go out and see these people, but every other week, I don't think so. I would say I need to see them going out at least once a week. Okay, but for a client, is it a lunch? Is it networking opportunities? Whatever it is, there's a plethora of things that they could be doing. So if that's networking opportunities, if that's client meetings, client lunches, client dinners, any kind of entertainment for a client, take them to a ball game or whatever. Those are all still considered calls, right? Um, but yeah, to stay in, what are they doing? What are they working on? Are they calling? Are they emailing? I guess my question would be, what is their production? Those are things that I'd be looking at. Let's see. So I see Michael Reyes. Thank you for the great info, Russell. Perfect timing on this topic. You know what? Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. So that's Michael Reyes. Yeah, my client signed a contract with them to go to their hotel in Tucson. So that's coming up. When is that? Is that like next month, Michael? Oh my God. Hold on one second. Let me just make sure I got that right. You got me looking at things. That is next month. Or no, maybe that's September. Maybe that's September. Maybe that's September. Maybe that's September. Hold on one second. I'm getting stuff everywhere now. Now people are asking me questions. Asking me questions, which I appreciate. Appreciate the question. Hold on. Please bear with me. Yes. Okay. All right. I just had to check another question. Okay. So yeah, Michael Reyes. Michael Reyes, once again, Michael Reyes is, I forgot to say this. Michael Reyes is at the Westward Look in Tucson, the Westward Look Hotel Resort in Tucson. Very professional, took care of my client, showed us around, understood that, it was kind of warm that day. So he made sure he had a golf cart for us to drive us around. Oh my God, what a lifesaver. Okay. So you don't understand that I was dreading. I love site tours and everything like that, but when you're on, on like 8 acres or something like that, and there's a lot to see, a lot to show, I was so happy that you had a golf cart for us. So it's those little things that make the big difference, okay, Michael? So thank you very much, and I appreciate that. Craig says Russell has it right. Office out of hotel. Yes, yes. Get out of the hotel and shake the trees and see what falls out. That's the thing. I think we become complacent and we've accepted some things. Because I have conversations with directors of sales, general managers, VPs of whatever their management company or corporate hotels, boutique, independent. It's all the same, right? They're not going out as much as they should. They still want things to come to them. Things have changed, right? So we have to do more fact finding. What offices are still in play, right? And we know that people are working remote, but that's okay. What if they're working remote and they're still local in the area? You can still meet with them, bring them to the hotel, entertain them at the hotel, or meet them for lunch somewhere. I mean, those we still have to make those connections, those contacts. We're still salespeople. We still, I mean, I just like I said, the reason why I came up with this topic, a friend of mine that I used to work with, she was going out to do sales calls, right? And she had a basket of ice cold water and DoubleTree cookies and all this kind of stuff. So obviously she was able to find these clients, right? Or she wouldn't have this stuff, right? So those are the things that we have to do. And she's in an area that is probably hard to find business, but that doesn't stop her. She's still out there trying to get, the best clients for that hotel. And getting those best clients is getting out. You can't be in the office all the time. You have to get out. And every other week, I know I said this already, but I think every other week is not a good. But let's see, what did Randy say? Randy said email, maybe lunch, CCB, CCB, CCB. I'm not sure what CCB or CVB. So yeah, those are clients too. Those are internal clients, right? So I mean, they're within our destination. If that meant CVB, yeah. So whoever it is, we need to make sure we're meeting with them. Like, yeah, CVB people, DMO people, yes, we need to meet with all those people, because maybe they can shed some light on who the clients are and where they're located now. Because they're looking at this, they're looking at sometimes, depending on what markets they have, they may be looking at or entertaining the same clients that you're trying to get. So why not partner with your CVB? Everyone has a CVB partner, right? So let's partner with them and see, give me the whole. I need a bigger picture of what's going on in this particular area or this particular market. Craig says, always have something coming across the client's desk. Email, U.S. mail. Yes, you're absolutely right. We have to constantly communicate with them. And Steve Steinhardt, who taught this, he's still teaching sales training. He said, you always have to be in front of, dining with, breaking bread with, having a drink with, entertaining, on the phone with, emailing a client. He would always say that. And that was like 20-some years ago, and I still remember his training. Okay, so you always have to be on the phone with, breaking bread with, sitting across from, inviting over, going to see the client, networking events, all that stuff. You have to do it. There's nothing that takes the place of that. Nothing. Nothing. Michael says, time flies. You're having fun. They will be here soon. September. Okay, yeah, September. Thank you so much, Michael. Reminder. On odd days, should they come in for showrooms if they have already something set up with the guests? On odd days, should they come in for showrooms? I'm not sure what that means. To see showrooms, to show our clients rooms? Yeah, I mean, if that's part of what they do, it's part of the sales process and part of inviting potential clients or clients over to see the hotel. Yeah, you need showrooms. Always have to have showrooms. Every day there should be showrooms. That's what, and if I'm thinking the same thing, showrooms are what we're showing, our potential clients or clients that maybe haven't seen the hotel in a while. Yeah, if they're coming over for lunch, they need a tour. They need a new tour just to refresh or just let them know that, maybe they've been there before, maybe haven't seen the space in a while, or the guest rooms or whatever. Maybe you just did a renovation. I don't know, but yeah, always have showrooms. And yeah, they need to come in and do the tour. They need to come in and do the tour. Especially if I'm in Los Angeles, maybe I work a couple of days remote, right? If I have clients coming in, I need to be there with my client. Now, mind you, because I've worked in larger hotels where we were national salespeople, and we had someone on the West Coast or on the East Coast and in the Midwest. Well, they couldn't come in for site inspections all the time because it wouldn't make sense for them to fly in. It was cost prohibitive for them to do that. So they would set it up with one of our other salespeople. So they would say, hey, Russell, I have this client coming in. Can you show my client around? Because they're on the East Coast. I was like, okay, that's fine. I can do that. So I would, put time aside to do that. It was their client, but it's all about helping out the team too. So I understand that part. So yeah, you got to do that. Nice cards. Nice cards on a hot day. Great idea. Yeah, you have no idea, Craig, what a great idea it was. He said, yes, we do. Sorry, the chamber. Yeah, yeah. Oh, chamber. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to meet with them too. They have business. They have potential business as well. The chamber does, and it's okay every now and then to host a chamber. In your hotel, they'll have chamber meetings at your hotel. I always try to encourage that to do that. So yeah, so make sure you do that when you can, or CVB people as well. Um, Easy to find out when clients are in the office and not stop by with a gift basket. I was talking with a good client and the information went out. Okay, so I dropped it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about right there, Craig. Let me put that up there again. The last thing you said, the air conditioning went out on a hot summer day, so I dropped in with ice cream and cold water for them. See, that's the thing. How would you even know that that went out unless you're talking to a client? You would never even know that it happened unless you're engaged with your client, right? So that's a great idea. Always, clients will drop tools, little nuggets for you, but if you don't follow up on that, shame on you. So Craig picked up on that. He honed on that and said, you know what? That may be a client, maybe he's trying to rekindle a relationship with, get some more business from. Who knows what it is, and who knows where it will lead. But guess what? They're gonna remember that because every other hotel person is not doing that. Okay, they're not doing it. They're not picking up on that. So if you pick up on that, yeah, bring them some cold water and bring it for the, if they work in an office, maybe it's 10 people, bring it for everybody. Don't just bring it for the one person. Bring it for everybody because you never know. Maybe there are different departments, and maybe they do their own booking for your hotel space. You just don't know. So you just want to make sure you don't just bring it to one person. Bring it to if it's a group of 10 people. Shoot, bring it for 10 people. Bring an ice chest full of stuff. Bring ice cream, whatever it is. So we have to do those things. Good, Craig. Good stuff, Craig. Good stuff. I love it. I love it. So, but anyway, any questions at all? And I love the questions. Randy, if you have questions at all, I mean, you can call me, you can email me, and I'll give you my number. We can talk offline if that's what you like to do, because I'm here to help. I'm all about being a resource. And like I said, I love when people ask me sales related questions because I spend so much time in sales in different hotels, 25 years, not all in sales, but half of that in sales, right? So I welcome those conversations. I welcome those phone calls. So go to my website, russellofhotels.com, and you see my phone number there. You can always feel free to make, just, do some dialing. Call me. Hey, I got a question for you. Okay, I got an answer. So anyway, that's it. I got to run. But I thank you guys so much. I do this daily check-in Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I love the questions. I love the engagement. That's what it's all about. So thank you guys for asking me these questions or having this engagement, this conversation. I do appreciate that. Randy, Craig, um, Michael out there in Tucson, appreciate that. Thank you again, once again. That touch, the golf cart was wonderful. I'm not sure if I thanked you then, but I'm darn sure thank you now. I can only imagine doing one right now. This was a couple of months ago and it was warm, right? So now it's downright hot in Tucson. So, but anyway, but I guess now we got to work on, a golf cart, but make sure it's air conditioned. Okay. Oh, that was a good one. Anyway, that's it. You guys have a great day. Thank you again. Great weekend. And I'll see you on Monday for another daily check-in with Russell of Hotels. Until then, peace. I think. Okay.